Hi, Patricia here doing a tarot card reading for next week beginning April 8th. I'm using the Morgan Greer Deck. I've used these before. They're lovely and colourful, bright, vibrant cards. Really nice. So I'm going to pick 3 cards for next week, beginning April 8th. One for beginning of the week, one for the middle of the week, and one for the end of the week. So I'll give them a good shuffle and then draw 3 cards and see what comes up. Okay. Okay. First card is the Tower. Ooh. Okay. We've had some really great cards in the last few weeks. Some really positive cards have come out. This would be considered a not so positive card. Okay, but I feel it's a necessary jolt. It's a necessary shift. It's a necessary breaking apart of an old regime or an old mode of thinking or an old way of doing things that needs to go. It's like shaky foundations. It's like a crumbling building. It's like a house that's ready to fall down, that the plaster's coming away from the walls and the bricks are falling apart, and it just collapses in on itself. Okay, and then you can start to rebuild a new place, a new home, new surroundings, something that pleases you a lot better. So this is a system that is about to fall apart, that has been falling apart a long time, and it may be held together with like sellotape or held together very loosely. You may have been holding on to old, outmoded ways of thinking, and now on the beginning of the week sees you demolishing those old worn out structures or systems or ways of thinking and being ready to start building anew. The lightning is striking the building. When lightning strikes a field or an area, it causes some destruction, okay, but it also fertilizes the soil. The energy from the lightning goes through the earth and causes fertility to enable new growth, new beginnings, okay? Because as you can see, the middle card is the King of Swords. We'll get to that in a few minutes. And that has got all these beautiful acorns on it, which suggest new growth. So, don't panic with this card, okay? So in order to prepare yourself for something that may have to fall apart, I would ask you to, as you look at this card, what do you feel needs to go in your life? What habit are you doing that needs to break? What old system are you involved in, or situation that you're involved in that's been falling apart for a long time, but you've been putting off leaving it or letting go or removing yourself from the situation? If you can think of that immediately and whatever immediately comes to mind, then you can start to just demolish it and break it down, and it sort of prevents the big shock to the system. Okay, you can start to take back control and remove yourself from the situation first. Okay. The middle card then is the King of Swords. Again, as I said, this is a very positive card, and he is looking to the past in this layout, okay? And what he's showing you in the past is this sword, which is cutting away, again, old energy, cutting away, separating the wheat from the chaff as well. So you've got this beautiful sheaf of wheat here, which represents new growth. So when you cut away all this old worn out energy, new growth is able to blossom and bloom and thrive. And as you can see, all those lovely acorns there suggest new growth, new beginnings. We had the new moon last week, so anything you wish for is starting to blossom. It's starting to take shape. We're in spring as well, so there's some great energy about to burst open and burst forth. With the King of Swords, I feel he's asking you to be more authoritative in your life. Stand up for yourself, stand your ground, take up your rightful position, cut away what's no longer useful for you and what may be causing you trouble, and be ready to move forward then onto a new path of lots of growth, fertility, abundance, financial abundance here too. Okay, so good things are coming through. The end of the week sees the High Priestess. Okay, so this is a nice card. It's calming, it's reassuring, it's blessed, and it's beautiful. I feel there's a lovely sort of a spiritual energy from this card. It's about secrets, it's about hidden knowledge, it's about the occult, it's about esoteric, it's about all that hidden deep knowledge that you've gained from previous lifetimes that may be coming to the surface now, especially again after the new moon brought about lots of changes for you last week. This week sees you putting all that knowledge and those changes into action. So this card is very healing in the sense that there's a lot of good flow, okay, in your life. Things will start to move in a more smoother direction. It is necessary to break apart stuff that's just gone, it's worn out, it's served its purpose. And when you do that, you'll see that you start to flow a lot better. This card is also about moving forward with phases, okay? Life comes in phases, ups and downs, waves, the moon. Move through the different phases and the different energies rather than forcing yourself to be really busy instead of resting, okay? Honor your body, honor your soul, honor and respect who you are and how you feel. This is really about getting in touch with your feelings, your intuition, really working with your intuition, trusting your gut. And you'll see with this card, a lot of clarity is brought with this one. So you clear away a lot of old stuff, separating the wheat from the chaff. The new growth starts to bud, and then you will see that you become more intuitive and more in tune with yourself and your own inner workings, and you really start to move through life a lot easier then. There's a flow. It's like you're on the crest of a wave with this card. It's beautiful. So good things. Don't be frightened by the Tower, all right? Also, as a shadow card, the card at the end is the Wheel of Fortune. So this means necessary change needs to happen. I feel with this card that necessary change, you may have been putting it off for a while through fear or just habit or because it was familiar. Okay, so again, tune into this card. Whatever jumps into your head when you see it has to go. And then you move very swiftly forward in the middle of the week into new growth, new ideas blossom. Take control though, take the authoritative role in your life, and you will find things get smoother, calmer, more peace, more harmonious energy, and tapping into your intuition and going with the flow from there on in, really working with your higher self and your guidance. Okay, so have a beautiful week. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel and following me on Facebook, White Witch Patricia Weston, and Instagram at Patricia Weston Witch. Again, I love doing these readings. I love the feedback, so keep your comments coming. It's great to hear from you, and it's really a pleasure to do this work. Thank you, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Blessings to you. Bye.